Then it happened. Plum took the inbound at the top of the key. With a bounce in her step and eyes locked in, she made her move.
Target locked.
One quick jab, a crossover, and Reese was instantly off balance. The next second, Plum blew past her like she wasn't even there. Easy left-hand layup. But it wasn't just the bucket that stunned the crowd. As she turned around, Plum leaned forward, looked straight at Reese, and hit her with that now iconic too small gesture, her hand motioning toward the floor, eyebrows raised like she was asking, "Is that really all you've got?"
Kelsey Plum keeping Angel Reese on her back hip, creating enough separation, going up for a layup. Yeah, Angel Reese, you're too small.
And just like that, Angel Reese wasn't the face of the game anymore. She was the punchline. Within minutes, the clip was everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, multiple angles, slow-mo edits, commentary calling it everything from savage to cold-blooded.
Feet. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow-by in the left hand. Feet. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow-by in the left hand.
Too small. Yikes.
Angel Reese completely snapped, and it all started with a savage taunt from Kelsey Plum that sent shockwaves across the entire WNBA.
And she cooked Angel Reese's ass in hot grease. Let's go.
Pie by Stevens.
The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
Pie by Stevens.
The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
And then hits her with the too small.
In the final minutes of another blowout loss, Plum drove past Reese with ease, then turned around and hit her with the too small gesture. But this isn't just about one performance. It's about Kelsey Plum's resurgence and what it represents. Because let's not forget, Kelsey used to be that player, the record setter, the NCAA legend.
Kelsey Plum on a nationwide countdown as she chases the D1 record for career points. Plum tees up the three. Oh, that sweet stroke of Kelsey Plum. It's Plum, triple, you betcha. 7:15 left to go. Plum pulls up. Oh, baby! So loud after the Kelsey three.
Analysts have called her unshackled, liberated, even reborn. She's no longer sharing the spotlight with egos or dealing with locker room tension. She's leading, she's smiling, and most importantly, she's winning. That too small taunt, it wasn't just petty, it was symbolic. Plum didn't do it out of nowhere. She hit Reese with her own move, a celebration Angel has used many times in college. It was a moment of role reversal.
Kayla Williams dumps it down. Reese, good position, and the flip.
The gritty vet humbling the overhyped rookie, and it didn't go unnoticed.
How about this one? Kelsey Plum, confirmed racist.
And that's exactly what it felt like. This wasn't a fluke. This was personal. Plum didn't just blow past Reese, she dismantled her. Not with trash talk, but with basketball. Pure skill, precision, confidence, and just enough pettiness to send a message to the league. And the worst part? It worked. You could see it in Reese's reaction. Her shoulders stiffened. Her eyes didn't focus the same. For the next few possessions, her timing was off. Her footwork sluggish. It was like her mind had left the court. That single gesture didn't just break her momentum, it cracked something deeper. One post even went viral with the caption, "Kelsey Plum just cooked Angel Reese in hot grease." Another said, "This wasn't a layup. This was a statement."
Yeah, she cooked her like that popcorn. Hey, Plum Dog, how many wins does the Sky got? Down here. Oh, God. Kelsey Plum saying too small to Angel Reese. I love that fire. It's me bound time. Oh, God.
By the final buzzer, the Chicago Sky had been blown out again. But the scoreboard wasn't what fans remembered. It was that moment. Angel Reese left behind, Kelsey Plum hitting a cold-blooded layup, and then too small. In that instant, the power dynamic shifted. Reese didn't just lose the play, she lost control of the conversation. And for a player who built her brand on confidence, That's a dangerous place to be. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum didn't say a word. She didn't need to. Her performance, 28 points, 6 threes, 8 assists, did all the talking.
My name's Kelsey Mitchell. I'm 5'8", but you are too small. Nasty, nasty work from Kelsey Plum. And I need to be honest here. Angel Reese, did you take any offense to this? Did you take this personally? Do we need to open up an investigation into taunting on the court for your sensitive ass?
The arena erupted. Fans gasped, some laughed, others whipped out their phones. It was the kind of moment that doesn't just make highlight reels, it becomes history. Reese came into the league with buzz. Plum came in with battle scars. Reese has the followers. Plum has the footwork, the finishing, and the mental toughness to go with it. And now, in the middle of a WNBA season full of shifting narratives, Kelsey Plum is rewriting hers, not with a press release, but with every possession. She's showing younger players what it looks like to evolve, to come back stronger, to let go of the noise and lean into the work. And in doing so, she's become the very thing Reese was expected to be, a force of nature, a tone setter, a star. The spotlight has shifted, and for now, it's shining squarely on Plum. Not because she asked for it, but because she earned it.
Like, that is a play that if Caitlin Clark did that play, you'd be saying she's the worst defender in the world. Watch Angel Reese on this play right here. Does she pick up the ball? Does she pick up the ball? Nah, she's just gonna run to nowhere, give up a basket. Or does she do anything? She's jogging back on defense. And like, if you ever watch a Chicago Sky getting cooked, like, you can see her consistently play bad defense.
She's built a brand on fire, flair, and fearlessness. But in this moment, when the spotlight flipped, she didn't answer back. She folded. And that's why this one play has become the center of the conversation. Not just about Reese, but about the Chicago Sky, the weight of expectations, and what happens when confidence gets tested in real time. Fans called it poetic justice. And you know what made it sting even more? Plum didn't follow it up with trash talk or drama. She let her game speak, shot after shot, dagger after dagger. She kept pouring it on while Reese struggled to keep up. Every time the Sky tried to make a run, there was Plum, stopping it dead in its tracks with a step-back three or a no-look pass. And while Reese was visibly rattled, Plum stayed cool, poised, focused. It's that contrast that's captured fans' attention. This wasn't how her rookie season was supposed to go. But with each loss, the whispers are getting louder. Is Angel Reese overhyped? Or is she just crumbling under the weight of her own reputation? While Angel Reese was spiraling, Kelsey Plum was soaring. It's not just that she had a great game, it's how she played. Confident, aggressive, unapologetic. From the moment she stepped on the floor, Plum looked like a woman on a mission. And by the time the buzzer sounded, she had dropped 28 points, including 6 three-pointers, 8 assists, and a viral highlight that turned the WNBA world upside down.
Chicago Sky look like they okay being a loser.
Others are questioning if she's even a starter-level player on a competitive team. And it's not just sports media. Social media is flooded with clips dissecting her every move, her defensive rotations, her missed layups, even her body language. And that's where things get ugly.
Like, just look at this defense right here. Look at this defense. And anyone who says Angel Reese is all defense, like, I'm not joking. I mean this when I say this. She is a worse defender than Caitlin Clark. Sorry, she is playing worse defense this season than Caitlin Clark.
Not another one. What we are witnessing right now is just, it's so hard to describe what she is doing. Are you kidding me, Kelsey Plum?
Her scoring record stood for years until Caitlin Clark shattered it. And while the media spotlight shifted to newer, flashier names like Angel Reese, Plum's game seemed to dim behind the noise. Now, she's playing with a fire that feels personal. It's as if all the years of being overlooked, all the questions about her ceiling, all the comparisons, they've fueled a version of Plum we haven't seen in a long time. And it's terrifying for opponents.
Kelsey Plum hitting Angel Reese with her own
Pie by Stevens.
"You're too small" celebration. Damn.
But what really happened in that moment? And why are fans saying this single play just exposed everything wrong with Reese's game? And when the game needed a closer, she stepped in. Reese didn't. That's what's most telling. The WNBA isn't about hype anymore, it's about who shows up. And speaking of showing up, Caitlin Clark just did the unthinkable. 2 days after getting bullied in the paint by Brittany Griner, Clark came back with a vengeance. And what happened in that rematch was pure humiliation. If you thought this Plum Reese moment was brutal, wait until you see what Caitlin Clark did to Brittany Griner in their revenge game. Click here to watch it now. It's even more savage. But here's the kicker. When the offense runs through Reese, it looks even worse. The problem isn't just that she's inefficient, it's that she's predictable. Opposing teams have figured it out. Get physical early, talk some trash, and she'll start spiraling. That too small gesture from Kelsey Plum. It wasn't random, it was a tactic, a strategic move to break her mentally. And it worked. Analysts have started turning. One even said, "I can't defend Angel Reese any longer."
I will no longer make excuses, okay, and defend Angel Reese and the clownery of the Chicago Sky. There is no excuse for this nonsense.
Watch Angel Reese right here. If they're in zone, they're in man. Watch Angel Reese where she's standing. Watch her on this play. So you know, what the hell is that? Like, that is a play that if Caitlin Clark did that play, you'd be saying he's the worst defender in the world.
Because Reese didn't just come into the league as a rookie, she came in as a brand, a social media icon, the Bayou Barbie. Expectations weren't just high, they were sky high. And now, every mistake is amplified, every flaw is broadcast in 1080p, every missed shot is a trending topic. That pressure, it's eating away at her game. The moment she's off, the whole team feels it.
Point forward, Angel Reese, by the way, 4 turnovers, 4 assists, not very point forward like. 4 turnovers, 4 assists, not very point forward like at all.
Camila Cardoso played fewer minutes in that same game, but went 6 for 9 from the field. That's 66%. She didn't have flashy stats, but she got the ball, made it count, and gave the Sky exactly what they needed.
Camila Cardoso, 6 for 9, 6 rebounds, 12 points.
This was supposed to be Reese's moment to bounce back. Instead, it became a symbol of how far she still has to go. The irony.
If they're in zone, they're in man. Watch Angel Reese where she's standing. Watch her on this play. So you know, what the hell is that? Like, that is a play that if Caitlin Clark did that play, you'd be saying he's the worst defender in the world. Watch Angel Reese on this play right here. Does she pick up the ball? Does she pick up the ball? Nah, she's just gonna run to nowhere, give up a basket.
But what really happened in that moment? And why are fans saying this single play just exposed everything wrong with Reese's game? To understand the full weight of what went down, we have to break it down frame by frame.
Like, just look at this. Look at this defense right here. Look at this defense. And anyone who says Angel Reese is all defense, like, I'm not joking. I mean this when I say that she is a worse defender than Caitlin Clark. Sorry, she is playing the worst defense this season than Caitlin Clark.
The Chicago Sky were already trailing. The energy was low. The body language was tense. Angel Reese, once hailed as the future of the franchise, was matched up against Kelsey Plum, a veteran with something to prove. They're 0-3. Their offense is one of the least efficient in the league. Their transition game is broken. Their half-court sets are sluggish. And their defense? Practically non-existent.
Like, and that's the thing. We saw it on Rival. She was a good defender in Rival. It is a choice with Angel Reese to play good and bad defense. I'm going to be honest. Like, look, you can criticize players. And that seems to be one things that's been really annoying me when it comes to Angel Reese, is that when she focuses more on getting off on the more offensive rebounds she gets, the less defense she plays. The more points she scores, the less defense she plays. The less defensive plays, the more shots she takes, the less defense she plays. And it is what it is. I think 3 of her buckets came from that, and it's like, still can't score layups.
Those are supposed to be high percentage looks. When your team is desperate for efficient scoring, 45% isn't cutting it, especially when you're getting outplayed by your own teammates.
Folks, you're never going to win a game with this. I mean, just look at this. Angel Reese, 13 and 12, still can't shoot over 50%. A measly few feet away from the basket, but I guess 48% is better than 32%. So we'll take what we can.
But from the Chicago Sky, they are a joke. They're a joke of a basketball team. You have got, your player just got too small. They don't play defense. There's no effort. There is absolutely no effort. Like, I watched, and by the way, I don't think it's a bad game from Angel Reese. And it is a nitpicking thing because, like, it is what it is. And she made a few really nice plays. Like, even down the stretch, she got a really nice and a really kind of tough and one. But again, it's off a miss, catch her own rebound and one.